Hello. I am on train 580. It left Amtrak's Union Station at 2:58 p.m. It's on schedule, and so far so good. And you can see, it reminds me of the behavioral health truck in Geraldo in Houston. I think we're past. What is it? We've just passed Irvine. It's like taking the coaster all the way down to San Diego, California. Beautiful day otherwise, though. I'm at window 6162. Somewhere. And that one. Purple, purple, purple. So I left Santa Monica a little while ago, and it took me about 4 minutes to get from Santa Monica, 4th and Colorado trolley at the end of the line all the way to Union Station, $45 for $2.75 flat rate. It was a smooth ride all the way from Santa Monica Beach, California, off of 4th and Colorado, all the way to Union Station. Like for $2.75, it was great. It was like a smooth ride all the way. With regards to getting there and stuff, and some suspicious activity on the train all the way down here to Union Station, and I just and I like the state, the U.S. Department of Transportation. They know what it is, so making sure things are working properly and stuff like that. It's a matter of public safety and making sure things are going smoothly. And so I'm on train 580. It's 4:32 p.m. August 11th. We're on schedule. I made a reservation to catch the 7:32 train at Union Station, but I got there early, and so I changed my mind. The 8 train, and I caught it right on time off of 12B, gate 12B, and I'm in seat 62, aisle 2. And oh look, they were competing with a truck.
Really?
Weekend.
Tonight.
Anyway, Camp Pendleton is in San Diego, California. I like it. It's like I live in San Diego, California. I'm from Los Angeles. I lived in San Diego, California from 2001 to 2012, and then I came back, and I kept coming back and forth. It's nice. It's actually, they're like at the cutoff, like 37, 36, 37, like Democrats, Republicans. It's actually pretty normal, and the quality of life is nice. It's more, I like it for Bobby, my brother, because it's more, the standard of living, the cost of living is higher than Los Angeles, and it's one of the top-notch cities, the top 10 cities in the United States, and it's really nice. And it's a great city. I love it. I haven't been there in a while, but I'm on disability 972, and it's predominantly more conservative than Los Angeles. And Los Angeles is actually doing excuse me. Los Angeles is actually doing really well. I look tired, and San Francisco is doing well as well, and we're doing well as California as a whole. It's really neat. So I'm looking forward to San Diego. A $37 ticket. If you call, one 800, I think at 1-800 Amtrak, or you find eight, then paying for it online, and I paid it in cash, credit card, right off the bat. You can make a reservation for a specific time for a specific price at that price, and then you can get to Union Station and pay that price in cash even when you get there. It was really easy, and it was only $37 flat. $37 flat. I got on the bus on time and the train on time, and it's already, so it's only a couple of hours away from Los Angeles. So then Camp Pendleton's there. So I think it's like halfway between San Diego and Los Angeles, and glad to be of service. And I'm like, it's coming, and yeah, that's the coaster. The coaster actually, well, it's actually pretty cheap. I think dollars or 10. What is it? Ocean Beach. Now we're in San Diego. You can take there's a Burger King, and there was a Burger King at that location, the end of the coaster line, and you can pay, I think you pay $5 to get from the end of that line all the way back down to San Diego. All the way back down to downtown San Diego. And you can charge your phone up there. And so far, my laptop is charging. You got free Wi-Fi on. You've got free Wi-Fi on. Free Wi-Fi on. You've got free Wi-Fi on. Yeah, you've got free Wi-Fi on the train. And I just charged my phone. I think I just spent not even 40 for $275, then 37, it's like $39.25 to get from Santa Monica California, downtown San Diego. That is really freaking cool. Like one fell swoop and zoom. Oh wow, very nice, very efficient too. Just a few suspicious perps as usual, but very cool. Yeah, just under $40 I got from boom, 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 and I'm out. Very nice. So it's great. I love it. It's really nice. Some of the driving is questionable, and for the most part, it's going better now, especially as perps, and that's important. And documenting it is important. It's a little weird. Behavioral Health San Diego, they're just that one. It reminds me of Sharp Mid City, the one that plays the. She always took pride in considering herself to be a genius. Yeah, so I did day program there for 4 years. When I was on something that made me overweight, because I was really hungry all the time and I didn't need it. But Behavioral Health San Diego, I know really well. I plan on being a member of NAMI, the National Alliance for the Mentally Ill, for a while. The consumer rights are very important. Consumer power, consumer rights. As a consumer of social services, as a consumer, your purchasing power, how you exercise your rights.
Ladies and gentlemen, now arriving at the Oceanside Station at Oceanside.
Sure. Look it up.
Please make your way downstairs.
Oceanside. Very cool. Beach. Thank you. You're welcome.
Oh, wow.
That's the plan.
Wow.
That actually reminds me of
This is Oceanside.
that looks a lot like other stuff I've taken pictures of before. This is seats, window seat 61 and 62
Oh,
up here. Like row 7.
Owen's favorite place.
Yeah.
And this reminds me of something too. That's actually important. Oh look, I'm glad I took that extra training class for the pole work position. My boss didn't want to hear about that. Hold up. Ouch. Very nice. Okay, we're all in this together. If you see something suspicious or unusual, say something. Tell your conductor or call Amtrak Police 800-331-0008 or dial 911. Please have your train number when making a report. Please make note of these emergency signs. I'm not the type of person who reads between the lines. It just drives me up a fucking wall. Emergency brake for emergency use, fire extinguisher, emergency tools, first aid kit, snap lights. Amtrak is a registered trademark of the National Railroad Passenger Corporation. 24884-02013, revision 2012. Please do not remove this part from the train. Cool. That would apply to anything pertinent to the precincts when you're voting and working in one. You leave things there, and the deputy sheriff picks it up. It's just common sense. But no, then there was them. If you see something, hopefully there's something weird here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To your conductor, call Amtrak Police. Please have your train number ready. Customer safety instructions. That works. Scan this code with your smartphone to watch the passengers for Amtrak safety and security video. Wow. Let me see. Do I have a smartphone? Yes, I have a smartphone. Alright, so that's always helpful.
Gentlemen, our next station stop is Solana Beach in about 15 minutes for Solana Beach.
An hour. And then the drive.
Alright, so scan this code with your smartphone to passengers for safety and
Perfect.
you know. Let's see. And let's check. Actually, how do you scan with my phone? Oh, those are the ones that actually downloads content under store. Pacific Surfliner. You know what? That reminds me of the Santa Monica logo, but Surfliner is in part of Santa Monica, so maybe the disgruntled employees aren't happy and they want to show us up. Very cool. Very cool. For your traveling safety at this station, arrive early to avoid rushing to your train. Very cool. Use caution at all times while walking on station platforms. Always full funds of young children. Hazards. It's good stuff. Emergency lighting on the train. Never enter or exit a moving train. Always use the handrails. Do not use tripping hazards. Ask for assistance. Very cool. Okay, this is actually sitting here, so it's really good. This is good. First choice. Coach class. Very cool. I'll just take caution. I'm very anal, so I tend to look at everything wherever I'm at. That's actually, I mean, I'm detail oriented. So, one of the perks about Amtrak is that you can use the charger outlets. So you can use the charger outlets. ¿Quién en la nariz? Le pregunté a este señor si es Greek Orthodox. Caterina Choukalas es Tsoucalas. Was Greek Orthodox. Delgado. Tiene la misma nariz que ella. El conductor, conductor. Chato. They have the same nose. Track ticket. They're getting because we're in Solana. We're heading towards Solana Beach. That was from the driver. Idiots. Somebody's not happy with Amtrak. It's too fucking bad. This is Morelos, Sylvia. I like Amtrak. LAX, San Diego, 580. LAX, San Diego. So that would be, let's see. Those unreserved coach seats to San Diego. That's Los Angeles. Very cool. And then e-ticket travel document. Ticket travel document, my God, for travel. That's Los Angeles. Very cool. Los Angeles.
Yeah, that's what I was telling her. She's
Please refer to your e-ticket travel document for additional fare restriction information. That's actually this is important. It's $37. Yeah, those UCPD is unreal, man. UCPD, Sheriff's Department, Los Angeles. UCPD persons of interest that really, I voted that. So, and I bought this earlier, so it's documenting my journal. You can put this, use this like a journal, a video journal, which is nice. Look back at it a year later and say, oh wow. Or document, take a tape recorder with you. I always save receipts. Very anal about receipts. So receipts, business cards, a lot of information on there sometimes, more than you understand. And when I was really exasperated today, when I was at Santa Monica, and brother, he's like a minute younger than I am, but cargo pants. Like sand coming out of everything. I bought a really cute dress today in Santa Monica. And Yeah, they stole a lot of stuff from me at UCLA. It's really cute. I got her. She was really nice. I got her. I tracked her down to $25 as opposed to 30 for this one. Summer dress, brand new. It's really pretty. I was in a bad mood. So nothing better than to buy something new when you're in a bad fucking mood. It's called the tea, coffee bean lane, tea and shit. And I bought another skirt. I was good with person for a long time. A very cool flowy skirt. So I'm good. I'm happy. I earn my money. Not to be frugal. Sick of being poor because of these idiots, thieves and shit. Hey, oh, look at that. So beautiful. Very, 10 years, 12 years, something like that. But then in San Diego, about 12 years. Bobby. San Diego is actually really of life, expensive, really nice, beach weather. I have a college degree, so and I've got my UCLA. Oh, by the way, I left the rest of my stuff in the gym. I paid 2 months in advance. It was I think it's some really good deals actually, because I signed up for the UCLA. What is it? The recreational pass for people who graduated from UCLA. The original price is $96 a month and $5 a month for the rental of the locker. For UCLA alumni who have a membership in the UCLA Alumni Association, it's half of that. So $43 a month plus $5 for the locker for 1 month, month to month. So I paid $48 for 1 month, and then I went into. They're just stupid. I mean, I just flagged them, so whatever. Try stealing from me again, idiots. Tort law is involved. We got them anyway. And so I bought 2 months worth. I went back to the front desk when I saw how convenient that was, and the lockers are huge. So very malicious. You can all hear it. It's live. And so my locker has a good combination. I bought another month. I went to the front desk. I paid for 2 full months, so I'm happy. I have the receipt on me. And so there's that. And then I paid $3 for my 3 months in advance for my UPS box, which also can be used as a street address across the street from UCLA. I love Los Angeles. They're not going to deprive me of that. And we're doing really well. And I'm going to go where my brother is as well. In San Diego, I lived in for over 10 years. So San Diego's conservative. Los Angeles is liberal, which is nice. Normal minorities and diversity. It's really nice. And non-racist whites, and they're not it. And San Francisco's doing a lot better, and they fit the profile for voter fraud. I want the Department of Elections. They fit the profile of these freaks. And this, I was a worker at my job in a while, and this one is part of the full work training manual. And part of our job, it looks like a not geometry, but it looks like a calculus. And I'm reliable. I can see it, and they keep doing that with the screen. And look at that. Never came a voter fraud, man. They don't like being caught off guard, so the illegals are going to try to do something down here. The border is to Mexico. It's they keep calling me a kike beaner. They're fine. The hillbillies want to take over the world. Holy shit. Oh my God. It looks like Houston. I got a bunch of disgruntled illegals all over the when you think about it, it's a bunch of disgruntled illegals. It's really funny. They're conchudos. We're all just attitude like we owe them something. It's just unfucking real. They're like child predators and shit. What's I'm talking about? Hear me? Ow! Oh my god. Fucking illegals. It's too freaking funny. Yeah, nothing to show for it. They're like getting shorter every 10, 20, 30 years because of all the things they fuck. It's kind of sad, really. Like, no tienen ni patria ni nombre, pobrecito, ni de aquí ni de allá. Like, is there any country you haven't offended, pricks? Burn them in effigy afterwards. I went down like that. Ni de aquí ni de allá. Cop A. Yo no speako Mexican. I was laughing because they're really backward people. It's really racism has always been backward, and there's no way around that. They can't change that. And they're so adamant about not being minorities that they won't even speak the language. Like the Quins, who the fuck likes the Quins anyway? So they're like, they don't want to. They didn't learn Spanish. They chose French in high school because they didn't want to be Mexican. You fucking idiots. They tore up the language. Not even Spanglish and shit. They all know Chinese. They all know Korean. They all what I saw in German and French. English only. Spanish. From Spain. They only want to learn Spanish with the. They only want to learn correct Spanish with the lisp. And then there was them who were talking to them. Southern California, they're gonna die. Oh my god. Yeah, they become too intelligent, which who knows what the hell that means. You think you're the shit. Something tells me you killed Hitler and called it suicide. That's the truth. Anybody who gets one over, then they. Oh my God. I'm thinking Hitler was like, the Allies are coming to kick my. I'm like, those fucking idiots went down directly to. Scenario number one. Dead. What's the purpose? He's done. Look at what we're dealing with. Anyone who's more intelligent. Scenario number two. The Allies are coming. The in comes so like Tina Pagano. You think you're the shit? Turn the gun. Put the gun. Like, come on. pull the threads up here. I went down like that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sometimes it takes everything in my power not to just choke the shit out. Holy shit. You think you're the market bad? Crystal Colo doesn't have shit. Oh, Voltaire had you beg from the get-go. I'm like, you're responsible for the bubonic plague. That's all you're getting worse every night. And the Dark Ages, it's all the other ruggers. They're going down their Jehovah's. Well, Jehovah's Witness sacrament. They're at home. We're occupied. The resurrection. Oh, and they want to go down the whole fucking list to the end of Witness and then start over. Oh my. Anyway, you need to. And I'm here. Oh my god. Oh, that was too fucking funny. So another kind of disease they have for fucking apes and dead people. Now they went from 5'11" to like 5'2". I look at them and I'm like, we're gonna go to a third quarter. I can't. Oh my god, that's different. When you never won the third war, oh my god. Holy shit, have fun. We're not gonna go third war. Oh my god, that's the reality. Oh my god. I'm sitting there exasperated, like, toxic thing. Oh my god. Your combined IQ, I'm like, the average was at 90, I think, at one point. Like, your combined IQ is like, it's like, a 4-4 that didn't go past all.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? Next stop, we're approaching
Temporary disrespect us so many people.
Once again, Solana Beach. Now we're right.
I've disrespected the manliest of the men. Yo misma me la creo. Like, wait, he's fucking Creole.
We still have a couple more stops, okay?
Oh my, oh, that is too fucking funny. Look at the sun. Much brighter though. Look, we're on the thing. Oh my god. Oh. I'm going down Ocean Beach. Not Ocean Beach, I keep Oceanside, there you go. Beautiful. Oh look, what around it. Help. You want to help or you want to get to work? They tried. I got a 90% on my poll worker exam in spite of their one attempt before I got there. They wanted to pull a Harvey Milk and say, with the poll worker. I don't want to make me look back. I only got a 30% on my poll worker exam. That's the being Clifford Karimi. Oh my god, he was shitting big the time. Yeah, in spite of extremely extenuating circumstances, I for Solana Beach. Perps are coming off Solana Beach. Yeah, in spite of extenuating circumstances, I achieved 90% on my poll worker exam. It's not an easy test to take.
especially when they try to make an attempt on your life and give you a difficult time at the door. The deputy sheriff's like go around you. I'm like, oh shit, that's not cool. I need my job as a board. I need to protect the integrity of the water election process. I'm like, holy, the deputy sheriff's like, City of San Francisco. I'm like, holy shit. I was like, oh my god, it's like voter fraud. The illegals are voting. Oh shit. And I got through my poll worker exam and I didn't have my glasses on. It hit me. Bono bought my fucking glasses in Santa Monica. She won't be able to work. She won't be able to vote. She won't be able to see. I can't like that. Holy shit. I only have 30 minutes to work it. Holy shit. The screen was blurry as could be. Oh my god. And then without that's all. Oh man, that's not good. I started passing by in the hallway with calling cards like every 15 minutes with like intimidation rally. And I heard Clifford Karimi, aka Miguel Lopes, with his little stupid little eases his tone. I could hear him to distract me, and I saw Alice too. So like a harassment, intimidation, lack of privacy. I went through I sat there. I was looking at it at 18 minutes. I was 18 minutes left. And I finally finished it. I said, ta-da, 90%. Very nice. I achieved a 90% score on my exam for poll worker. I printed out 2 copies, but she distracted me, the lady that was there, so I forgot about them and I left them there. So I achieved a 90% in spite of extremely extenuating circumstances and very difficult circumstances, and I qualified for a poll worker and I got hired. I went to my training for 2 hours. I took an optional training class. They offer an optional training class for hands-on. The one that I went to from May 28th from 8:30 to 10:30 for 2 hours. It was a workshop, and they were all like at the machine. So I'm sitting there I'm sitting in the chair looking at them like, and you want to go up? And no, I'm good. I'm just gonna watch everything. I'm thinking there's too many of them in one location. You're not a new hire. So I'm sitting there, and I'm like, holy shit, what are no bad quality workers? Then we see this video. So I'm like sitting there and I'm filming. That's not happening. I was like, holy shit. So and then the guy, he explains it. He's like, according to the poll worker manual, that when you sign an oath through your job. You actually sign your name to after you read the oath that you're going to your job. Protecting the U.S. Constitution, protecting the voter Bill of Rights. So I'm thinking, shit. Oh no, I was feeling that. The Constitution rocks. In 2006. Oh, you're pissed off. Oh my god. That was one of the best jobs I've ever had. Went to the precinct, I put it online, I got my check, I wrote to my boss, I got my check. 2 days later I told him what happened, and I told him where the voter fraud was, and I did my job, and I did really well, and I sent him an email, called him, I found evidence of them tampering with my online registered information. I always vote Republican, and what it says here, there's no party preference. It's one of my party preference. That's a fucking cop-out. I'm a Republican. I'm not a no party preference. I told them. That's not right. Oh, yeah. That's so he helped me through it. And he found it. But It says on here, and you went through it. Well, you did
Downtown
register.
San Diego, followed by downtown San Diego shortly.
He said you did register online in Sacramento as a Republican, which is nice. So we'll fix that. So he found evidence of tampering with my information online. No party preference. I'm a Republican. I'm very direct. I hated that. It's like a cop out. Party preference. The Republican is the Libertarians, the Democrats, and the American Independent Party. I was furious. I'm not a liberal. I'm a Republican. So I was furious. But he fixed that, and he did it with me over the phone. So I came in touch with him about what was happening at the Nexo shelter with Diana Almanda and the Episcopal Church, the welfare to work. I'm like, Hillary Clinton invented the welfare to work program. She wanted these fuckers, American taxpayer dollar. Like, how invented? It's told from me. They're killing the older. That's not good. Oh, sorry. That girl. Holy shit. Oh my god, I was just. I finally went to. They tampered with my voter ballot at the hospitality house. Excuse me. And vote. We have voter mail ballot. Roberto, he withheld a degree or it's like renewing or getting a duplicate California ID. You pay a fee and you get your degree. I got it in the mail and he held it for at least a few weeks. I saw the date, the post-dated date, and it was stolen like they wanted to. Eventually, they wrote all over it online. They messed it up. I could just order another one some other time again, $75, I think. I already finished it, so I put it on YouTube for a reason. Give me a little fan to Mexico, right? Started tampering with my UCLA Alumni Association packet and even keeping that too. And withholding mail in any way, shape, or form is a federal offense. So I was worried about mail or my mail ballot for voting. I'm like, no, it's not gonna happen. So I called I could call my boss because he was in charge of fixing the voter election. And I told him that, I go, well, you can just come in. And you can actually vote that same day when you take the training class on the 28th. You can vote on the first floor, and I did. I walked in. I went into the private booths in the back. I used a marker as a Republican. Then I sealed it. I tore off the top of the Republican receipts, 1 and 2. And for the first time in 2 years, a real Republican, voted. Boy, was it an arduous process, but I was fuming. Yeah, we've reached a plateau, I said. It's all down here from here, man. We've reached a plateau. That's all. Right there. Afuera. Órale. You cannot be an e-juror like that and be an enemy of the state at the same time, because I'm also an e-juror. So I received my check. So they started, Occupy movement started coming at me again. I'm like, I didn't get paid, bitch. Oh my god. I did, asshole. What did you do? You're blaming me, you piece of shit. Fucking illegal motherfucker. I didn't get paid, bitch. Bitch this and bitch that. Can't call me a bitch. Oh my god. Oh my god. I am woman. Ow. I'm a feminist on the right, a Republican. Oh my god. It's been an interesting, overwhelming year. So, anyway, I left my stuff good prices for a locker and the UPS box for 2 and 3 months at a time. So it's nice. It's paid in advance. So I want to see my brother Bobby. He means the world to me. So I'm headed down to San Diego. We're in Ocean Beach. And it's been a very interesting year with August. Our grandmother's birthday is on August 14th. Today's the 11th. And and I love my baby brother. I'm very protective of him. I'll take a bullet for him any day. Doesn't give license to anyone to do anything stupid to me or him, right? Obviously, but he's like my all-time favorite person. Obviously, my baby brother, and Mr. Derek. You're very close to him too, I think, and I don't have a problem with that. And we take care of family and we take care of ourselves. So Love my baby brother. I call my baby brother. I'm actually a minute younger than he is, and we're fraternal twins. We're not identical twins. He looks a lot like me, but I'm a female. That is a fraternal twin, right? We're not identical. We're boy girl. We were born on the same day, April 20th, 1974, but I came out after he did. So, but he was a boy and I'm a girl. We both had the same birthmark. They did something to it, I think. That's farms like a good $200 a month, man, for cleaning me. Anyway, Plasma and Strawberry have the same birthmark on the left. Well, we have the same hands, see. And you see him on the FBI.gov page. And I'm on my the other one, the simplesite.com. We're on DHS. We are DHS. And I have a birthmark, the same birthmark he has on his. It's a scar. It's more of a birthmark. Our mother had the same birthmark on this hand, so we have our hands and our birthmarks. And I think they're like, was I branded? Because it looks like an M on this one. On this arm, I look at it. No, and I said to someone, "No, I'm not the Antichrist. The Antichrist has it up here somewhere." Yeah, so like it looks like an M. My birthmark, a little M here. That doesn't look like a birthmark. That's something. That's not like a little scar. I think he has the same one on his arm. I think my mom, just in case people get stupid, is M for Chibi's and M for Bobby, which is cool. So they're twins, and we were separated, so we can deal with these bastards growing up. And Bobby was raped when he was 2 years old, and I will never forgive him for that. And you see the little stuff coming out of his nose, and blood coming out of his nose, and it's just horrible. And so he knows what these monsters are. I'm like, you're talking to me? Am I talking to you? And I got a brother left. I didn't think I had anyone, which is really great. And I'm like, oh my god, after what they did to Jesse. We were both really close to Jesse, and he reminded me a lot of Jesse, because I'm like, he's very noble. He reminds me a lot of Jesse, so I kept pursuing it, and he's my brother. Very cool, good instincts. Very noble person, Bobby is. And oh my god, I took off from Santa Monica. I'm like, I'm right here. And we're both military, so we're very young at heart, but very when we need to get shit done, we get shit done. Our parents would be proud. You get to enjoy. You're talking to me. I'm talking to you. And I love him very much. See, told you I'd be here, and I'm right here. I'm on my merry little way, being diligent as usual. Yes. A biological fraternal twin, actually. We're born in the day. I was born at 4:29 p.m. 10883 LeConte Avenue, same hospital. I don't think we were separated at birth. I think we were separated older. So Charles Bronson's our dad. Jesse looks a lot like Charles Bronson, actually. And I'm not at 206 anymore with Depakote. I didn't even need it. But mental health abuses, they made me see things. And I had oh look, I'm having an out-of-body experience. I literally saw myself. It was brutal with Charlou Manor, Rhonda Campbell Holmes. It's just all that crap that they put me through, NIH, National Institute of Health, 1960s, behavioral health, yes. And so I'm healthy, but I need to get my CVS card, my Medicare card, to take care of that. The abuses that they put me through mentally really broke me after a while in Lafayette, so I need to get that when I get there, so I don't work out, I think, just fine. And Social Security office, 1333 Front Street. Everything's local, so I'll be able to do that really, really well there. So I may have to show up at day program. It's been a long time since I've even been there, but see what's going on. And Bobby is and I'm gonna look for Bobby. Okay. And my main concern right now is Bobby, though. So see what's going on with Bobby. So he needs me down there. So it's a cariño, and the cariño is like we have a bond, and we've been through a lot, and we miss our brothers. We've lost a lot a lot of our family, so we're very close. I'm like, I didn't know you. I said, oh my goodness, my mom wanted me here for him. Epiphany, she wanted me. My sister's so big and strong. I'm like, well, I had Yeah, where do I have you? Mhm. Yeah, they were threatening that they were going to hurt him in the kitchen. So I'm like, I didn't like it. So he started worrying about that. I'm in the same sense of truth. I was concerned about that. But Sharp Mesa Vista is a good place. And I remember being in program there for a while. And yeah, it's very it's quality and minus the corruption that some of them on Burke. So but if I made it through the system, when I got sick because of the abuses they put me through, I ended up at Bull Bridge in Lafayette. I put myself through there because I needed the help. So you arm yourself with DHS 2 ICE. You can use the payphone or a hands-free phone, the cell phones. Not the hands-free landline phone. They always have a nurse's station hands-free landline phone. And then you go on Patient Bill of Rights, grievances, 800 numbers, you'll be fine. Just keep calling and reporting, you'll be fine. You have to get through the abuses, and we're not masochists, so we don't do that to ourselves on purpose. That would be entrapment. We don't do that. And other than that, we're high functioning and stable. And he has autism. My brother has autism. Jesse had Tourette's. My brother has autism. Bobby has autism. So that's important because I think he went through a lot. And the people who hurt him knew that he had autism, and they didn't say it and spell it out for him. So people hurt him, and I caught that recently. And I'm like, I need to be his conservator temporarily, indefinitely, until he gets better. And so I went through that system. I know it well. San Diego is a really nice place. It would suit him and what he likes really well. San Diego. It was too toxic and violent for him in San Francisco. LA is getting, but it's LA. I could handle it. I wasn't inside the shelter system, but it was too toxic for him, and it brought back some stuff. And I was very aware of that, but I couldn't leave for practical reasons, money reasons. And then I took off to Los Angeles to look for him, and because of him, because he loves Los Angeles. And I know he's here, so I'm over here. So it's, I love my brother very much. So it's a strong bond, and we don't want to lose each other the way we lost Jesse. And I'm like, he's impulsive. He's going to start taking off, and that's one thing I said no. The control stuff is what he needs to have help with, and he'll fine. I mean, San Diego's really nice. The military base camp is there, Camp Pendleton. He'll like that. Quality of life there is good. It's a lot more. It's reserved, and LA is really nice. It's doing really well, but it's just más tranquilo in San Diego. It's calmer, and he'll like it. And it's more to his tuning, I think, in some respects. It's nice, and I think he's used to having nice things around, and there's no apologies for that. They've always told us, we hate you because you're too pretty, or you're too successful, or you're too handsome, or you're too creative, or you're too talented, or I'm sick of and I've told them back, I am not responsible for your goddamn misery, and and they've tried to ghettoize me, probably him too, called gang members, and I'm like, so I'm here for Bobby. I'm glad I know San Diego really well. I'll be fine, and I'm gonna look for Bobby. I won't get distracted. I'm just yeah, support systems are very important, and yeah, I miss him too when I don't see he's around. It's like we got close, and we're very clean. We don't mess around with each other. We don't it doesn't even cross our mind. And I'm like, it was foreign for some people to see that. I'm like, we're not weird or immoral. That's just wrong. And we're very clean. And Jesse was the same way. And he looked at some perverse woman and said, Kelly, Quinn, that's not my sister. And I remember he looks at me and goes, that's my sister. Jesse did that. He used to do that. Very noble. And Bobby reminds me a lot of him. It's strong instincts. They try to get me to think something different. I'm like, no, it bothers me because he's very noble. He reminds me a lot of Jesse. And it turned out to be right. My instincts are usually pretty right on the dot. So I'm very happy about that. So my sister, look at him. He means it. He's very protective of me too. And it's nice to know that I thought I was by myself. I'm not by myself. I have my baby brother. Oh my God. So we have the same hands. So, and the birthmark, le hicieron algo a su lunar, I found out. I'm like, and it meant a lot to him, and because of we both have the same strawberry born. I think he has a scar here. He has a scar now, and I'd rather not say. I don't know, I'm not at liberty to say, but they've hurt him a lot, and that was brutal. You know, taking it means a lot to him. I go, well, yeah, he's been through some serious horror, and all because of what he is and what he believes in. He's a really good person. So yeah, I decided to bail. I'm not going to leave him. I'm just going to go down San Diego. He'll be fine. I was the one who recommended San Diego for him because it's más tranquilo. He'll indefinitely heal, and I'm on my way. So it's already. And we're going down Oceanside. We just passed the coaster, so I don't know where we're going to hit first. So, but some suspicious. But it's turning out to be nice. It's very very cool. So that's a shout out to Bobby. There's a good juju. And I'll look better eventually. It's been a stressful day. So San Dimas, where Jesse was butchered. That was a great loss for both of us. So Jesse was. We haven't caught all of them perpetrators, but don't go to North Canada. No, promise. Yes. So passing by on the Amtrak train, that's different, but it's just cutting right through North County, and I don't even know where San Dimas is. Actually, it's not that close to Oceanside, or yeah, you just want one long ride to one. Actually, it's only 2 hours, I think, from Los Angeles to San Diego. $37, not bad. And yeah, they got off that way. And this is part of like that. This is part of that's it. Look at that. There's something here. Right there. So remember what it is. Look at that. They tailor it. Yep. And then there's that. I'm in aisle 61 and 62. Things like this. There's going to be a presidential election. Very important. I'm going to sign up for. I'm not sure where we'll be. If we'll be in LA, how about it? We'll be in LA or in November for the 2016 election, or in San Diego. So I already registered as a Republican and signed up for the poll worker position in Los Angeles. But I don't know if we're going to stay here. This doesn't. I think we'll probably stay here. So I'm just going to make sure that he's doing well, because I'm not going to bail without him. So accessibility is important, and I know San Diego really well. So good to see you too. And I hope Bobby is doing well. I told you I took a bullet for my brother. I'm not going to let him go. Like, it's not going to happen. I wasn't anywhere near Jesse when that happened, so I know where he's at. So military loves him too. So it's a good noble person and decorated hero. We deal with the monsters. We're pretty down to earth, both of us. So that's a shout out to Derek. And it's the other one, not this one. It's by El Camino Real. It's by El Camino Real. That one. It's a smaller El Camino Real. It's right there. It's yellow. It's a yellow tag. Veterans for Peace, Los Angeles. You'll see it again on. I decided to straighten out the crosses, and I took them out just out of respect. And then I saw the yellow strips on both sides. At one lane, the fourth row. And yes, and I think it's too obvious. I think it's more of a distraction. This one over here. So they're gonna do something, and they did something to our soldiers' feet. They just I picked it up out from the cross out from the sand, and they were like crossed. And they literally took their time to mock the dead, ours, and mock very detail oriented. So I looked at it really close, and I'm like, ouch. So that's the Veterans for Peace Los Angeles on Sundays. And I became a volunteer a while back, so I didn't know what that was about, and then I found out, and I walked away twice. And they were like hypocritical with each other, and I made a video on them. I didn't know what they were about, but I figured they said they claimed to be honoring a military dead, ours. So I'm like, oh yeah, I jumped at the opportunity to be able to do something to him in respects, and turned out that they were mocking them. Oh, they've never done anything for you. Oh, how many? Count, give or take one or two. I don't know. Came from Michael, Veterans for Peace Los Angeles. I'm like, ouch. And so, at that time, my other laptop, exactly like this one, it wasn't my doing it. The screen was broken. They refurbish people's computers after hacking into their screen and breaking the screen so that people could throw it away, and then they pick them out of the trash and take them apart and refurbish them with all the information on it. So I remember I'd throw the screen away because I was angry about realizing what they were doing, and my screen was already broken, but I figured I figured something could fix it, but I was angry about it. So then I made it an issue. You think my computer means a lot to me, but that means a lot more, which fuckers just did. And so I go, now what? That's Occupy. And they did it again. They put it online with it's my third one, I think. And it's under $200. It's really good. Acer computer, a white Acer computer at Target, $189. It's great. And they refurbish people. I put all the stuff online, so I'm just killing time too. And San Diego is very normal and conservative. So if Occupy thinks they can get away with something like this here, they're sadly mistaken. It's worse than Los Angeles with regards to tolerance for shit like them. And they didn't do well in Los Angeles, and they didn't do well in San Francisco. And San Francisco has a demographic of 730,000 people. Los Angeles has a demographic of over 6 million people. I already knew that from Los Angeles. Like the hillbillies are trying to take over the universe, like the Bible Belt USA, unincorporated Tea Party, Zero Palin. Tea Party USA. The Scientologists and illegals trying to take over the world. It's just, yes, all Nazi, but we beat them, so they're throwing a tantrum, and they're holding on for dear life. Basically, they don't get what they want, they kill, and we're tapering them off, really. So when they don't get what they want, we get rid of it. Yes, they really actually believe that. They're not used to not getting what they want. So there's nothing to them. They're done, and then they're stupid, and then Voltaire had them pegged from the get-go. It's a JWs from Nazi Germany. This is just a variation of Occupy, Black Panthers, Veterans for Peace, and I'm a Catholic Jew related to Anne Frank. I'm also therefore part German.
Gentlemen, our next station stop coming up is Old Town, San Diego.
Town, we're here.
San Diego, please make your way downstairs. Watch your step.
Not Old Town, we're in downtown.
To your nearest exit.
Old Town, I got here. It took me
Once again, Old Town, San Diego.
Less than 3 hours at $39.25 for the whole trip. It took Santa Monica all the way down to Union Station for $3.75. The trolley line goes from Union Station to 7th and Metro, and then you can transfer over to the one going to Santa Monica Beach for under $3. And then I paid $37 that I reserved for the ticket over the phone. If you go on the phone and pay for a ticket or reserve a ticket, you'll get a cheaper price.